What is up, guys, and welcome back to the videos. If you guys haven't watched last video, I suggest you go check that out. We are here at the McLaren Service Center, and we have a couple of issues, but it's gonna be okay. Guys, before we get into today's video, a couple of announcements. Number one, oh, I'm sorry, I got excited there. Make sure to, of course, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you haven't already. Also, this Friday we have a brand new car reveal, which is also gonna be the giveaway car, and we have a new Legends Media drop, which, if you guys buy the merch, it's gonna enter you guys in to win the new car that we'll be revealing. Tons of information, I know, but it's gonna be amazing. If you guys wanna see everything that comes with the new drop, make sure to watch the last video. I'll show you guys everything that comes in the new drop. You guys are not gonna wanna miss it. But like I said, we're here at the McLaren service station. We have a couple of things to check on, and there's a car here that I really wanna see. Go ahead and head inside. While the 570S is getting checked out, there is one car here that I really want to show you guys. It's relatively new to McLaren, but it is the race car version that is also street legal of the 570S. I kind of want to do a comparison to show you guys where I want to get this car to and what I want it to compete up against. Introducing the McLaren 620R street legal race car. This thing is insane. I am in love with this. Before I talk too much about it, let me just do a quick walk around for you guys. Oh my god, seeing this thing, legitimately it takes my breath away. It is amazing. Now, you guys didn't know this, but I even tried to actually get my 570 and get all of the McLaren MSO parts to turn my car into this. But the price tag on McLaren parts is astronomical. So that didn't happen. So we're doing it my own way. We're turning the 570 into a race car, JDM style. That's how this entire build really started. But let me just go ahead and show you guys some of the differences with the 620R. All right, guys, so starting with the exterior of the car, of course, we have the amazing 620R carbon fiber wing. You guys can check this out where they mount it. They actually cut out the little plastic piece in the rear of the car, which I can totally do for mine, and that's where they chassis mount the wing to right here. Amazing wing in the back. Overall, the body style is the same. I mean, the rear diffuser is the same, the side skirts are the same, but when you come up to the front of the car, completely different. We have some very nice carbon fiber canards. Even the front splitter is totally different. So inside the front, we have a crazy air duct system that actually travels air from the front splitter all the way up through the hood of the car, and even we have a front camera, which is nuts, all carbon. This is a little bit more flat than my current splitter on my 570. Of course, we have the 620R fenders with the vents to travel air up through the fenders. It's super awesome. Center lock 19-inch wheels in the front and 20-inch wheels in the back. It looks like it has the carbon ceramics, which I'm still not a super big fan of, but very cool. Now, one of my personal favorite parts of the 620R is the interior. It is absolutely nuts, guys. Okay, something that you guys saw when I drove the 600 LT was I loved how they had the carbon floorboards. Well, in the 620R, you actually get the carbon floorboards, you get the center seats, but you also get an MSO harness bar with harnesses, and I want you guys to check out the back area. It's all dry carbon in the back as well. You also have these awesome straps to help you pull down when you are locked in with the harnesses, and then you get a little bit thicker steering wheel with the suede as well. This thing is actually just insane. Oh, one of the biggest differences that I forgot to mention to you guys is you get a freaking air duct on the top of your car. It is insane. So I want to give you guys a closer look at the actual tub of the 620R with the insane hood that it has. Carbon ducts that go all the way down, like I said, that connect to the front bumper, releasing air all the way up. My car is ridiculously loud, but this is absolute goals, guys. Oh my gosh. One day we're gonna have the interior of the 570S just like this. It is completely beautiful. I really want this harness bar. I will be getting buckets very soon, and I'm gonna need harnesses. But like I said, I tried to get this stuff for my 570. Astronomical price tag on it. It's not even worth it at that point. If you guys love tracking as much as me, the 620R is your track car that's also streetable. It's crazy. I'm very curious to see how this car would do against my 570. All I need now are bucket seats and harnesses and a wing, and we're gonna be doing a test. 620 versus the 570. All right guys, now we have a quick comparison side by side with the 620R versus the 570S. I wanna give you guys a quick side-by-side shot here. So here is the rear of my 570S. I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but here's the rear. With the 620R, I actually think it comes with a different exhaust. You can kind of see the titanium heating back in the exhaust area, but this is what the 570 will look like once we have a wing. Maybe even a little bit different, because we're gonna go with a really cool style wing. But here's the rear of the car. The rear diffuser and everything seems to be the same. And then obviously we have the roof scoop, which just looks so sick to me. Here's the side view. They actually have all of the side marker lights blacked out, which might have to steal. Then the front, you guys can see the difference in my front splitter versus the 620R front splitter. Has the really gnarly vents up front with the actual front camera, which you can use for track footage, which is absolutely sick. Some little baby canards, which I think would look amazing on my 570. But here is my 570 versus the 620R. Holy crap, dude. This is like the coolest view ever. I am in love. So yeah, here's a quick comparison. Still sounds really good. All right, time to say goodbye to the 620R. We're gonna head to the shop. I'll give you guys a little rundown on why we actually had to come to the service station. All right guys, we have made it back to the shop, and of course I want to tell you guys what's going on with the McLaren. So we actually had an airbag light go off and then a check engine light go off, which is very concerning because if you guys saw the last video, you guys know that we kind of burnt the wires next to the exhaust and got me kind of scared. So I went to O'Gara, and it turns out that when you actually go off track, or if the car senses that it's sideways, for some reason throws like a sideways traction code. I don't really remember what the service guy said. It threw an airbag code, which in return threw the engine code, because that had something to do with suspension, and just threw like 11 different codes, I think he said, that were all stemming from the actual airbag code, which is insane, but that's just the wiring that McLarens have. So they cleared it, said everything was fine. If it comes back, then they obviously need to check it out, but he said that I should be good, and kind of a common issue for that to happen. Now that the codes are all checked out and good to go, let me show you guys in case you didn't see what happened. So right now it actually looks a little bit more crazy than it was. That's because we actually peeled off all of the plastic that melted. So on the track, really close to the trans, and we also don't have any heat shield from the X pipe right here, which made the plastic that holds the wiring harness for the transmission to melt. So we actually peeled all of that off. Thankfully, none of the wires are exposed and all of the wires feel okay. So we're just gonna be fixing this today, Tim. We are gonna be heat wrapping that entire thing, and we are even using some of the plastic from my wiring harness on the GTR to wrap that double. So it's double protected, you know, Tim? Yeah. So this issue is not gonna happen again. Also, for everybody talking crap, you are not supposed to put the heat shield from the stock exhaust onto this. This is Inconel, and it's also ceramic coated, which is like double heat protection. First of all, Inconel has the highest rating for heat out of all of the metal. This is actually tack welded onto the stock exhaust. So I mean, there's no clips, there's no tabs, nothing to actually peel this off. You're not even really supposed to take this off. It's good to have, you're not supposed to take it off the stock exhaust. What we didn't do, and what we should have done, was get this heat wrap in the first place and actually heat wrap all of the wires. We're gonna be heat wrapping this beam right here, which is aluminum. We're heat wrapping the sensors. What is this? I don't even know what this is.
Probably like a trans cooler or something, because that looks like a...
Okay, we're gonna call it a trans cooler. I'm not too sure if that's what it is, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heat wrap all of these hoses, and then we will be good. This stuff is rated for up to 1200 degrees, which it should hold. And then down the road, we are probably going to create some kind of custom heat shield and hosing to actually get more air back here, just to prevent anything from happening, because we do plan on racing this even further. So we're gonna do all kinds of heat protection, but for now, and for what we're doing right now, this is actually gonna be perfect. So let's go and get started, and I'll show you guys the finished product. the finished product, not only is it gonna help tremendously, but it actually looks really cool. It looks like a freaking spaceship in here with some space tape, but no, we actually have all the lines done. We wrapped the GTR harness protection stuff around the wiring down here, and that actually worked really, really nicely. We have all the lines taped up. We have all the sensors down here taped up, as you guys can see. We have the cooler right here taped up, and the ground. Pretty much everything that was scorching hot at the track has been taped up, and I think that this will do the job. Down the road, I still want to make a custom heat shield with venting. That's going to come down the road, especially when we actually make the wing and we start cutting stuff. A little bit scared, but it's going to be sick. All of that custom stuff is going to come, and it's going to be really, really awesome. But here is our quick fix. 60 bucks, 2 rolls of heat shield tape, and it should do the job. Now, of course, we got to go test this thing out at the track to really see if it keeps the heat down, but this should actually do the job. All right, we are good to go with the 570. Come on, buddy. That is gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. The 620R is an insane car, but I ended a little bit early today because I have a special video coming out this weekend for you guys. We're taking the little guy to go to the bathroom. He just woke up. Oh yeah. So guys, don't forget, this Friday is going to be the car reveal with the brand new Legends drop. I'm so excited. You guys can enter in to win this car. It's gonna be amazing, and all of the new items coming out this Friday are insane. You guys can check it out on the Legends Instagram. Everything that's dropping will be released onto there. You guys are not going to miss this, and the new car is gonna be freaking sick. We're building like the ultimate 2000s JDM car. I'm just so excited for you guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next one. Say bye, Sparko. Peace out.